Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. Luna pursues Steffy even when Sheila interrupts and crushes her fantasy of getting rid of him. Monster Luna attempted to persuade Sheila that they must get rid of Steffy as he readied himself for an attack. Sheila shouts at Luna to stop having this fantasy. At Sheila's, she exhorts Luna to make the most of her second opportunity. They should have what everyone else has, according to Luna. Steffy is the only thing preventing them from living together with Finn. She challenges Sheila to think about how their lives may be different if they were to get rid of her. She is certain that Sheila has experienced this. Luna assures her that Steffy is the only thing standing between them and achieving their goals, saying, "We can't let Steffy tear us apart." Luna phones Finn and leaves a voicemail expressing her love for him as Sheila leaves. When she gets back, Sheila advises her that she must accept the circumstances. Sheila, Luna is certain, hasn't. Sheila discusses their relationship and how she felt he wanted to give her a chance. Her heart was mended when she was able to hold her grandchild for a little period. According to Luna, Steffy is the reason the moment didn't last. She assures her grandmother that she is deserving of love. They will never have a shot with Steffy as long as he is in Finn's life. She smiles and tells Sheila to imagine how great life would be without Steffy. They might be typical. Sheila is committed to gradually establishing her worth. Luna notes that Steffy still despises her despite the fact that she saved Kelly's life. Given that Steffy will never accept her, will she spend the rest of her life proving herself? Do they need to alter who they are in order to get her approval? Sheila acknowledges that being apart from extraordinary Finn hurts her feelings and that she would stop at nothing to be with him. Only Steffy, according to Luna, would make her prove herself. Both of them have been positioned to fail. Since Steffy poses a threat to them and everyone they care about, they should get rid of the danger. Sheila advises her not to discuss Finn's wife ever again and warns her that doing so is risky. She fears that she will make a mistake. She is urged not to send her away by Luna, who apologizes. She claims that Sheila is thinking about Steffy. Sheila reiterates that she must come to terms with the fact that Finn does not want her. Luna must leave. Sheila later finds Luna gone when she returns to the apartment. She's hoping she's gone. Steffy promises. Liam gives Steffy another thank you for allowing him to stay at the Cliff House. He responds that he has to concentrate on something else, like her, when she asks if he needs anything. With Luna on the run, he questions how safe she and Kelly are. She maintains that Finn is aware that Luna cannot be in their immediate vicinity. They discuss her propensity to control men and how even Bill did something incredibly foolish for her. Steffy is unable to stop staring over her shoulder as she waits for Luna to attack. She doesn't want this to cause him anxiety or stress. "Do you have a bucket list?" Steffy asks. He says, "I think I'm kind of doing it." He wants to see her, Hope, and the girls. He makes an effort to commit all the small events to memory. Steffy sniffles and declares that they will never let him leave. He requests that she aid the girls in remembering him. He will always reside inside them, she is certain. All Liam wants is for everyone to be content, safe, and secure. They will be, she assures us. Lee and Finn talk about Luna. He hopes that the good guys will keep all of his girls safe after he leaves, and they discuss the horrors in their lives. Before Lee interrupts, Finn is in his office thinking about Luna asking him questions about his life. She surmises that he must be thinking about Luna. She calls it absurd when he admits to feeling sorry. He can't stop imagining what would have happened to Luna if he had been there. They argue over this, and she tells him that while she is proud of him, it is pointless to consider what may have been. Luna has no place in his life and cannot be excused. Knowing this, Finn promises to keep his wife safe from Luna. According to his mother, Luna has been getting in touch with him. His mother tells him to change his number when he sees a message from Luna. He concurs. Luna must realize that she has no place in his life and that what has been done is done. His mother warns him to be extremely cautious because she fears Luna is not getting the message. When Luna shows up, Steffy is taken aback. Steffy hears the door close behind them at the Cliff House. She is surprised to see Luna standing there and believes Liam has returned. "Steffy, you're not leaving," Luna declares. Steffy B&B is blocked by Luna. Spoilers for Tuesday, June 3, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful include: Finn's divided heart, Luna blames Steffy, Steffy cautious. Fans should anticipate that Tanner Novlan's character, John Finn Finnegan, will have to deal with a conflicted heart in tomorrow's episode. The Bold and the Beautiful, do you want more? Luna Nozawa, meanwhile, accuses Steffy Forrester Finnegan of letting her father out of their relationship. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. The promise of John Finnegan. Finn is going to be thinking about Luna in tomorrow's episode. The decent doctor is aware of his commitment to Steffy. The man is also aware that his biological daughter almost killed Steffy and killed 2 men. Steffy and the children might be in risk if they had any sort of interaction with Luna. Finn would never be able to forgive himself if something happened to them. Read more, discover the events of the most recent B&B episode. On guard, Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Finn's heart is drawn to Luna despite what he knows in his brain. The doctor will have to choose between safeguarding Steffy, Kelly Spencer, and Hayes Forrester Finnegan and providing Luna with the father she needs. Steffy is alert. But Finn starts to rethink his mind just when he has to be on watch as well. Finn will obviously be unable to tell Steffy this. But if Finn had to choose between saving Luna and Steffy, he might be hesitant. The Blame Game by Luna Nozawa. According to Tuesday, June 3 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will keep blaming Steffy for all of her problems. Luna believed she could rely on Kimberlyn Brown's character, Sheila Carter Sharp. Luna disagrees with Sheila's attempt to assist her granddaughter by persuading her to leave town. Luna notices that another person is being torn out of her life. Luna's mental state prevents her from seeing her existence as the outcome of her choices. Luna currently places the responsibility on Steffy. Check out these spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam's decision, Poppy's comeback, and Steffy's destiny. The tragic end of one woman? Fans know from the weekly teaser that Luna acquires a gun from someone. Even though Luna may want to get rid of Steffy, is there any chance of another surprise? Steffy and Finn's Cliff House is where Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is surreptitiously staying. I can't help but wonder if Steffy's brain tumor and covert living arrangement were put in place to protect her from Luna. Anything goes in soap operas, so pay attention. After John Finn Finnegan and Steffy Forrester receive an unwelcome surprise, Bill Spencer will react coldly to Luna Nozawa, according to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of June 2 to 6. Sheila Sharp will first have to deal with the fallout from her covert relationship with Luna. When Deacon Sharp learns that Sheila has been spending time with her grandchild against his wishes, he will become upset. Sheila will reassure Deacon, nevertheless, that she has changed her mind about Luna. Sheila might acknowledge that she pressured Luna to leave Los Angeles after implying that maybe Luna hasn't changed all that much. As far as Deacon is concerned, that will be fantastic news, but he will later have another startling revelation that makes him uneasy. Sheila would acknowledge that Luna expressed a desire to get rid of Steffy, which would have Deacon concerned that she might actually carry out her plan. We'll see if they work together to stop her from harming Steffy after Sheila briefs Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, on Luna's unraveling. Steffy will become even more enraged with Luna even though she will make another trip to the Cliff home to try to change his mind about her. Luna will be kicked out soon enough because Finn and Steffy won't like her unexpected arrival. Luna will do everything in her power to pursue her adversary because she plans to get a weapon to use in her later Steffy retaliation scheme. It seems that Luna will seek assistance from Bill if her plan becomes more complex. Luna may be due for a nasty awakening, but she will put on the charm and think she can control Bill once more. According to B&B teasers, Luna will be shocked when she approaches Bill, thus he might react coldly. Bill might agree with Sheila that Luna should leave Los Angeles and never return. You can bet that Bill will utterly flip on Luna if she follows through on her plan to target Steffy. Luna's attitude might become even more harmful if she quickly discovers that she has nothing and no one left to cling to. Ridge Forrester will unintentionally interrupt Will Spencer and Electra Forrester as they make out at Forrester Creations. Ridge will learn of Electra's previous altercation with Luna and probably caution her when they have all moved over the embarrassment. Ridge might want Electra to keep in mind that it's not a smart idea to prod the bear when it comes to Luna. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the week of June 2nd to 6th will be filled with highs and lows, so tune in. Luna pleads with Sheila not to tell her to go while she is at her house. Sheila wants her to make the most of her second opportunity. The only thing preventing Luna and her father from having a connection is this. She recommends they get rid of her. Steffy. Do not go down this road, Sheila cautions Luna, who is certain she has thought the same thing before. Sheila responds, not anymore. Luna questions her sincerity and lashes out at Steffy for acting as like they don't exist. If Sheila sent her go, she would be overjoyed. But since Steffy is the only thing preventing them from achieving their goals, they could lose everything. Sheila B&B. Lee and Lee are concerned about Luna. Liam wakes up from his slumber and greets Steffy at the Cliff House. He gives her another thank you for allowing him to be there. Steffy tells him that he will never be alone and that they all love him. Liam would like to briefly discuss her. How should we care for Steffy? He knows she can't be sleeping well with Luna out there, even though she claims she's fine. She should stay away from her and Kelly, in his opinion. Finn concurs that Luna can never be a part of their lives, she assures him. Liam cautions that he must remain vigilant. Luna can be manipulative, much like Sheila. They concur that his father's actions were foolish since they endangered Steffy and Kelly. Steffy feels as though she must constantly watch over her shoulder to see when Luna may attack. B&B Steffy Liam. Finn flashes to Luna in his office and tells him she wants a role in his life. What's wrong? Lee asks as she walks in. She is able to see right through his attempts to dismiss her. Is Luna involved in this? She hopes that he isn't considering allowing Luna into his life. Finn feels bad even though he doesn't know how you recovered from killing 2 men. He could have changed everything if he had known she was his daughter. Lee thinks it's crazy that Finn holds himself responsible for Luna's behavior. She advises him to put the past out of his mind. Luna cannot have any place in his life since she is who she is. According to Finn, his dedication to Steffy and the children is unwavering. He will shield them from everything, including Luna. She's been in contact with you, hasn't she? Lee asks, her gaze narrowing. Luna creates a picture. She exits the room at Sheila's apartment and goes back to Luna, leaving a note on Finn's phone expressing her longing for him. Sheila's appearance at Finn's wedding is discussed, she could sense he wanted to give her a chance. When Steffy allowed her to cuddle Hayes, she even spent Christmas with them. She felt as though a void in her heart had finally been filled. It didn't last long before Steffy shut her down once more, Luna sniffs. Sheila made a lot of effort to prove that she was deserving of their affection. According to Luna, if it weren't for Steffy, Finn would also see that she is. They will never have an opportunity as long as she is in Finn's life. Imagine how amazing it would be if Steffy didn't exist anymore. Lee finds out he received a message from Luna in Finn's office. She advises him to update his phone number. Finn concurs with his mom, this must end. Luna must acknowledge that she is not a part of his life. Steffy promises something. Steffy asks Liam if he has a bucket list while crying at the Cliff home. Every time he sees her, Hope, or the girls, he's doing it. He wants to be there, exactly. Steffy begs her to assist Kelly and Beth in remembering Liam, saying, "We're never going to let you go, Liam." Steffy assures him that nothing will alter the fact that he is inside of them. Liam must ensure their happiness and safety. He is assured by Steffy that the girls will be. They don't hide beneath the bed, according to Liam, and there are monsters in their lives. I know, Steffy sniffs. Luna and Sheila. When Liam is gone, he will need Finn and Carter to keep all of his girls safe. B&B Steffy. Sheila establishes the law. At Sheila's house, Luna depicts for her grandmother what life would be like without Steffy, with Finn and her grandson. Sheila intends to continue establishing her worth. She still despises Luna, who reminds her that she saved Kelly's life. Neither of them will ever be accepted by Steffy. Sheila is certain that Finn will notice, but Luna cuts him off by saying he has no influence. Sheila confesses that she would stop at nothing to be in a relationship with Finn and Hayes. She is devastated that she is unable to be in a connection with her son. Why should Sheila have to prove herself? Luna says. Steffy will never allow her to be close to Hayes or Finn. They must defend their family. Why don't we simply get rid of that danger? Sheila warns her that her statements are risky and harmful. And the idea that you believe I'd ever agree to something like this. You will never, ever say anything else like this about Finn's wife. Sheila Luna BNB. Sheila tells Luna that she's going to do something she regrets and that she's in danger. Whether Finn wants to live with her or not is the topic of their argument. Luna yells that Sheila is thinking about Steffy. Sheila shouts, he's not interested in you. She must accept the conclusion that Finn and Steffy came to. She will tell her, you need to go, for the final time. The loss of Luna's touch. Lee claims at Finn's office that Luna has lost her sense of reality if she believes she can have a father-daughter connection following her treatment of his wife. I believe you should exercise extreme caution around Luna. She finds Luna gone from Sheila's house and hopes she followed her advice and departed. While pouring coffee at the Cliff House, Steffy has a flashback to Liam worrying over Luna. She calls, Liam, as the door crashes. Have you forgotten anything? When she sees Luna, she gasps, I'm actually on my way to the office. Luna responds, I don't think so, Steffy. You won't be moving anyplace. In one of its most emotionally charged arcs to date, The Bold and the Beautiful pits Luna Nozawa against Dollar Bill Spencer, while Poppy Nozawa battles for atonement and Sheila Carter makes a startling admission that could end all of the shaky alliances in Los Angeles. As Luna refuses to be intimidated by the powerful Spencer patriarch, what starts out as a conflict of wills between a protective wealthy father and his independent-minded potential daughter swiftly turns into a complex web of truth, identity, and heritage. All roads lead back to Sheila, the terrifying wellspring of disaster, as Poppy tries desperately to make amends for previous transgressions. Sheila's shocking statement reopens old wounds and sends all of the characters into a moral and emotional crisis with life-altering repercussions just as it looks like the dust is about to settle. When Bill starts to demand answers regarding her paternity, facts that Poppy has avoided and evaded for decades in the name of protection, tension between Luna and Bill erupts, and Luna, caught in the crossfire, transcends her role as a youthful intern at Forrester Creations. She becomes a challenge to long-standing family lines, the possible heir to a media empire, and a representation of every secret Bill never wanted to be revealed. Unwilling to be coerced or erased, Luna decides she wants the truth, whether Bill is prepared for it or not, which heightens the tension. With every new episode, their scenes get more tense, brimming with barely controlled emotion, and tinged with the desperate terror of what the truth would cost them all. Luna transforms from a supporting character to a major player in the Spencer Forrester universe through her unwavering defense of her mother, her identity, and her right to exist without shame. Poppy, meanwhile, is thrust into the spotlight as she tries to put things right for herself as well as for Luna, her past smashing into her present. Years of concealment weigh heavily on her. For many years, Poppy convinced herself that she was defending Luna and keeping her safe from Bill's cruel world. However, the more she witnesses her daughter's suffering as a result of not knowing her roots, the more that rationale breaks down. Poppy is made to face her own immature errors, her complicated connection with Bill, and, above all, her inability to believe in Luna's tenacity. In a vulnerable moment, Poppy confides in Katie Logan, who offers her a rare moment of grace and direction after surviving her own emotional upheavals with Bill. Being flawless isn't the goal of redemption, according to Katie. It's about having the courage to own your truth. Poppy decides to stop running, which starts a series of events that no one could have predicted. But as Poppy veers closer to salvation and the conflict between Bill and Luna intensifies, a more sinister presence lurks in the background: Sheila Carter. Sheila makes a startling admission that completely unravels the plot just when it looks like it could come to a bittersweet end. Sheila discloses in an unusually open moment that she has been holding the ultimate trump card all along and that she knows considerably more about Luna's paternity than anyone ever thought. Sheila asserts, with a perverse sense of satisfaction, that she was present on the night that Bill and Poppy's tragic affair started and that the paternity test results might not be what they seem. It freezes in the room. Poppy goes pallid. Luna lets out a gasp. Bill erupts in rage. All of a sudden, everything is in doubt. Was Sheila manipulating by lying? Or is this her own perverted attempt at atonement? Not only does Sheila's admission frighten Luna and Bill, but it also destroys the shaky alliances that were just starting to take shape. Already exhausted from maintaining her own family, Steffy cautions Finn against getting involved in the drama. Concerned about Will's legacy, Katie presses Bill to clarify whether Luna will now be a part of the Spencer family. Concerned about how Luna's abrupt ascent to fame would impact the dynamics at Forrester Creations, Ridge and Brooke also offer their opinions. None of us chose the families we were born into, but we can choose the people we become. This line becomes a thematic touchstone for Luna's entire journey, fighting to prove that who she is matters more than where she came from. Hope, aware of the emotional toll on Luna, reaches out in a rare act of compassion. The tension increases until Bill and Sheila have a major altercation in which he demands that she either confess the facts she is concealing or repent. The psychological battle then starts when Sheila, ever the chaos queen, gives only a vague warning: sometimes, it's not the secret that ruins lives, it's the reaction to it. Has Sheila really changed, or is she just playing games again? Flashbacks hint at facts too unpleasant to fully comprehend, leaving the spectator in suspense. Poppy, in the meantime, starts her own discreet research because she is determined to regain control over her life and her daughter's future, even if it means facing old acquaintances, reopening old chapters, and running the risk of Sheila's fury one last time. However, Luna continues to be the story's central emotional character. Luna handles her tempest of identity, desertion, and betrayal with elegance and tenacity in a stunning performance that has people talking. She is not interested in Bill's money. Status is not what she wants. She desires honesty above anything else and transparency. She begs Bill to see her as a young woman attempting to understand her roots rather than as a corporate asset in her heartbreaking interactions with him. In response, Bill demonstrates uncommon vulnerability by acknowledging that he has no idea how to be a father to someone who has never asked for him. Bold and the Beautiful continues to demonstrate its mastery of character-driven drama through these unguarded, emotional, and genuine moments that are a masterclass in complex narrative. Three paths start to take shape as the plot reaches its climax. The first is Luna's insistence on a brand new, impartial paternity test that is impenetrable, unassailable, and secret. Second, despite the consequences, Poppy must face the demons that Sheila's revelation has roused. Third, Bill is coming to terms with the reality of his relationship with Luna as well as the man he has been and the father he must now choose to be. A huge revelation that would either validate Sheila's assertions or show them as yet another deception is hinted at in spoilers. In any case, nobody will leave unaltered. This story of generational trauma, familial bonds, and long-kept secrets has enthralled viewers in typical Bold and Beautiful manner by striking a balance between the show's trademark high-stakes drama and genuine emotional relevance. For daring to humanize even someone as renowned as Sheila and for giving characters like Luna and Poppy the emotional depth typically reserved for heritage roles, the showrunners deserve praise. Ultimately, Bill vs. Luna is about identity, healing, and the type of future each character is prepared to fight for, not just for truth or power.